Hi, my name is Adam Jones and I'm a digital navigator with the Whitman County Library System. And today we're going to be going over the new laptops that you may have received. These are part of the digital navigator process and we have been distributing these and we wanted to make sure that you knew how to unbox, open, and get on your way. So let's get started. Well, first, we're going to adjust the box, check it, see if there's any damage. If there is any damage to the box, please take note of that just so that we have that for record. So this is the point of no return as we go ahead and we open it. I like to use keys. You can use whatever works best for you. Now these are 14-inch laptops, so the box may be a little bit smaller. And we're going to pull this up and set this upright. So we're gonna go ahead and grab onto the laptop and we're going to just pull it right on out. Now it might feel a little tight, but it's meant to be. So at this point, I'm going to check the box and there is a power cord right on the inside. Go ahead and pull that out and the instruction manual. These are handy, do take a read. I'm going to reorientate. I'm going to pull the cardboard pieces off. Then I'm going to flip it around and pull it out of the plastic. Now, these are fabulous units. And before you even get started, I do recommend plugging it in and allowing it to charge for at least 30 minutes. These come from the manufacturer with a little bit of charge, but sometimes it's not enough to actually complete the startup process. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. And these are phenomenal. They're little bricks and a really nice, easy plug. And pop it in on the side. So now that your laptop is charged a bit, we're gonna go ahead and open it. There's gonna be more materials on the inside. You can set these off to the side to read along with your manual. All right, so we're gonna get started. So in the top right corner, it does have the power button. We're gonna go ahead and hit that and see what happens. As the unit boots and turns on, it will flash. You'll see a little bit of information come up. You'll probably see the Lenovo logo right there. And it'll take a little bit on its first cycle. You may see some spinning wheels, spinning dials, until it brings you to the Windows 10 or Windows 11 startup screen.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen.
Depending on your unit, you may be greeted by Cortana, which is the assistive search and help. And if you do need an assistive reader or some of those other accessibility options, these laptops come pre-equipped with that within Windows. I am, for today, going to hit the speaker and the microphone so that we're not activating using those. All right, so we're gonna get started. It's gonna say just a moment again, and then we're gonna confirm what region that we're in. And then it's gonna ask about the right keyboard layout. This is using a standard American United States keyboard, so we're gonna hit yes in that bottom right corner again. And currently at this time, I do not have an external keyboard plugged in, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip this section in the bottom right corner. At this time, we are not going to connect it to Wi-Fi. I typically do prefer to set up the computer before Wi-Fi or an internet connection is complete. So in the bottom left corner, we're gonna go ahead and select I don't have internet. And it's gonna say, hey, are you really sure? For now, we are gonna click the item in the bottom left and continue with a limited setup. At this point, it's gonna greet you with the Windows 10 license agreement, and I do highly recommend you peruse through here. When you have completed reading through all the instructions in the bottom right corner, go ahead and click accept. At this point, you get to create your user for your unit. So I'm gonna type in my name, Adam. I'm gonna click next. I'm gonna create a super memorable password. I'm gonna select next. And at this point, it's going to ask me to confirm it to make sure that I typed it in without any typos. It's now gonna ask me for 3 security questions. Once again, make sure that these are memorable for you and only you. For the device, it's gonna ask you what your privacy or preferred privacy settings are. You can either accept all of them or read through which ones that you would like to have provided to Microsoft or not. At any point, you can click Learn More to learn more about any of these setup items. In the bottom right corner, I'm gonna go ahead and click Accept. And we're almost done. It's gonna ask me if I want Cortana to be more of your personal assistant, set up reminders. At this time, I do not want Cortana to track my actions and my doings, so I am gonna select Not Now. At this point, Lenovo is now gonna ask you for additional registration. So you can go ahead and enter your information. Having that Lenovo profile not only helps keep your warranty intact, it helps with the registration, driver updates if there's ever any for this specific device, and provides you additional options for renewal of warranties as they expire. I am okay with it adding the Lenovo ID. I am not gonna sign up to receive email exclusive offers. I'm not gonna have them share my email address with McAfee, but I will allow Lenovo to improve the device experience by allowing anonymous data collection. At this time, the setup is gonna take just a few minutes to finish the rest of the configuration within the device. You may see it restart, you might see it try and talk with you. It even says we're getting things ready for you. So sit back, relax, maybe make a cup of tea or coffee and enjoy. All right, once the computer has finished up that initial configuration, you will be greeted by the desktop home environment. At this time, if you do have a Wi-Fi network to connect it to, I do highly recommend going down that bottom right corner, clicking the globe, and then connecting it to the Wi-Fi device that is within your household. So at this point, your new device is all set up for you and your daily usage. If you want to learn more, we do invite you to see the other videos within our YouTube channel and linked in the description down below. In addition, we do have the Digital Navigator hotline, where you can call in and receive help over the phone for a lot of your digital navigation tasks. Or feel free to stop by in person. Bring the unit, it's pretty light, and they are more than happy to assist you with any of your digital navigation needs.